Good morning. How we doing? We've got a Broso. Hello. We've got a Scott. Hello. It's gonna be probably a quiet morning with daylight savings. I don't even want to be, but we're here. We're gonna make the most of it. Scott is indeed playing Monster Hunter. Oda Garen is some of my favorite armor set, and it's really good for dual blades. So I have fought that boy so many times. You should definitely finish that story today. You've been cruising along. I think you'll be all right. We've got Votann, and I am trying to decide where I want the camera. If I want it a little closer, if we're good here. But these are for T-dubs. We had started them last week. I think it was last Sunday, actually. And I kind of set them aside. I've been working on nights off stream for commissions because they need a lot of airbrushing and things. So we're going to bring them back on today and try and get a little bit further. But that's what I got. We've got cloaks to do today. We've got some weapons to do today. Kind of smaller stuff. And then I've got to start the basing here soon. So that's what we got today. What are you guys doing? Bros was playing Kingdom Come. I will probably do more Monster Hunter later. Slam and I are to the point where we're doing kind of the grind. So we've got, I'm like level 80. So it's time for like grinding out the last monsters, finishing up any armor pieces we want, if we want to do any more of the weapons. But then, yeah. I also have, like, all of the fishing side quests I need to do, so that's probably my day. Tony, welcome in. How are you? One of these days I'll hunt those monsters. I will say, and I think, I'm going to see what Scott says at the end of, like, the story and stuff. I think they made the story, like, I don't know, it seems easier to get into this game. So if you, like, wanted to try again, I feel like Wilds would be the one to do it. But if you still don't like the gameplay loop, having to use all the items, like, all of the little tedious stuff, like, that's all still there. And the co-op is kind of annoying. But I do feel like they streamlined the story and stuff enough to... I feel like it's easier to get into. This cake knows there's fishing. I have no idea. Sly, hello, how are you? Sorry, I just realized I didn't get the skin color out for these, so let me get that. Hey, what's everyone up to today while I look for paint? Because I had, like, my entire table is full of night stuff, so I had to clear room for all that, and now I don't have any of my stuff out. So let me just grab some stuff. I'm gonna need that. I thought I had another flashy color. So I can use beige red. That'll work. We got purple for cloak. Oh, we need our greens. T-dubs, I think, does the really bright green contrast for his weapons. We'll give it a... we'll go ahead and rock full color here. I think that's a good start, at least. Mage said hello. How are you? Oh, you started Boon Pro. What do you think? It's very similar, very different to Wanikani. I guess similar. I think I understand. What would you say is a big difference? I have been keeping up with it even with Monster Hunter. Last night was painful, but I got through it. I had to learn. I was learning like younger sister and what were some of the other ones? Like older brother, and then Napoleon III. It's like, what? Why do I need to know this? How often am I going to be talking about Napoleon in Japan? I feel like I need to make sure I know that for my when I make it over there. It's like, okay, clearly this is needed. You can link your account up to Wanikani. It just creates cards based on your Wanikani level. Oh, that's kind of neat. Dangerous question. I'm sure those aren't connected like subscription-wise, are they? No. I need to go back and do katakana like really bad. Really, really bad. Because like every time I try to read something, like when we do the Sakuriko boxes and I try to read some of the katakana, it's a little rough. Having visited Tokyo several times, I can confirm Napoleon is a staple of daily conversation. Okay, well, good. Good, they're giving to me. I need to learn it. But yeah, you're probably right. I just figured, and they say that it's like, we're just showing you things because you've learned the individual characters. But I was just like, what the heck? I'm just trying to get my homework done, dude. Why are you talking about Napoleon? You can start decks based on books. So you can have a vocab or grammar deck based on, oh, Genki 1, 2, which is great. That is really cool. Okay. This is going to end up being like my entire night here soon. Because here's my Japanese practice, and my Japanese practice, and my Japanese practice. It's going to end up being my whole night. I might as well take a class with you at this point. I might as well. I'm trying Genki 2 as a refresh. Nice. That's really cool, though. Yeah, that's some neat options there. Quickly, I'll probably be deferring this course. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I feel like I'm slowly, obviously self-study. It's kind of hard to judge, hard to gauge where I'm at. But I feel like I'm picking up more things in anime. I had like a duh moment with Dragon Ball when I was watching with Scott last night. Where like a name was like, oh, well yeah, of course that's his name. So like I don't know, it's fun things like that, but yeah, there's still so much to learn. I need to watch more Real World Japan. The real Japanese teachers, they're so fun. I love every time they pop up. Autofire, welcome in. How are ya? Are you guys also suffering daylight savings here this morning? Yeah, for anyone coming in, the U.S. has changed clocks. So I think we are kind of the first to change. I don't remember if I think Canada comes along with us. But that is why, if I seem early today, that is why. And we're just going to work on some Votann and try to stay awake. Goes, oh yeah, Mountains, yeah. Because I learned, it's going to sound really dumb when I say it out loud. But like having never known these characters, like it's fun. So there's King Zeno, who is the Omni King, the All King Zeno. Like it all like clicked. It's like, oh, of course that's his name. Of course, like I've learned just enough to like put that together now, and that's kind of cool, and I like those moments. Oliver says, I'm good. I woke up at 5:30 apparently. Didn't realize someone to feed the dogs. Like, wait, oh. Oh. It's, yep. I'm glad Noob posted in the Discord last night, because I had forgotten that it was daylight savings. Definitely one for the kanji nerds, nice one. Yeah, it was fun to realize it. And then I'm like trying to explain it to Scott, and he's just like, okay, let me watch Dragon Ball, please. Cool, I guess. I'm just watching my show. Me's welcome in. How are you? But yeah, it's things like that. Or I pick up things in, I had one in One Piece where they had like stuff on a shirt, and I was able to read that. What was it? It was like Deathland. And they were saying like, no, Death Country was the kanji, and it was like Land of the Dead. I was like, yes, I got that one before they said it. We're doing it. We're doing it. You don't understand in Zen? Like my Monikani, that's right. He's gonna be so sick of me when I start learning more stuff. It's all about the combinations. It's so fun. It's so fun. I say I hate daylight savings. Changing the clock is stupid. There are people who generally think it gives them more time in a day. I'm just like, that's not how it works. It's, yeah. The fact that, like, especially for the spring one, like, it's more heart attacks, and, like, it throws off your circadian rhythm, and like, we did a full day, I think, in one of my psychology classes about how badly daylight savings time messes you up. And how, like, it's really bad for the elderly, and, like, some, like, different medical conditions, sorry. Like mine, apparently. You can see how well I'm doing with it. Yeah, we took, like, a full day to, like, go through some of that. Just how bad it is. And yet, here we are. It's an absolute pain. There's a lot of evidence it's unhealthy. Yep, exactly. It's not good, especially if you are elderly and have some of those other conditions. It's not good. And yet, every year, I think it was more highway crashes. Obviously, workplace productivity was part of it, but that's not like a serious thing. 20 years they figured out it costs over $1 billion in lost economic activity and productivity. Can only imagine what it is in today's economy. Yeah. So, like, okay, I said it wasn't, like, as big as the medical stuff, but yeah. Right there. I'm old 30 years ago. Oh, another reason to move to Japan, they don't do daylight savings. I'm filing it away. Filing that away. I mean, I'll share. Scott and I've had the talk where, like, if we need to bail out of this country, like, where are we gonna go? I'm still keeping it as an option, you know? I think Scott would have to probably go to a language school, but I would also need a language school, but I'd have at least a little head start. Now, regarding Monster Hunter, the game definitely feels more approachable than other entries, yes. I would definitely say that. I don't want to say it's easy, but I think it's easier. You don't have, like the story, I just made gear as I got it. I never felt like I had to grind or, like, go back for anything. Which is definitely different than, like, the low rank of other Monster Hunters. I think there's always, like, a monster or two where I'm like, ugh, I'm gonna take a little bit of time, and then I'll go back. I never felt that in this one. But yeah, I do think it's a bit easier, a bit more streamlined, I guess is the best way to put it. Hey Hoot, welcome in, how are you? The idea that people might end up feeling the need to flee the US saddens me. I totally get it, but still, yeah. Yeah. It's, I don't want to bring it down too much, but yeah. It's, I'll be honest, I've never really felt like I belong here anyway. So it's like, if it starts to look like we need to go, then we will take the steps to go. But it also saddens me too. I don't want to do it, but just how it is. Especially when, like, my ancestors came over here to get away from certain things, and now certain things are here, and it's, yeah, it's tricky. But I like our little life, and it's hard to think about giving that up, going somewhere else. I feel that. Your giant emote's exactly how I feel. How are you? How was your weekend? Brian, thank you so much for that sub for 44 months. Good morning. How are you? We're working on our Votann a little bit more today. And yeah, just honestly trying to stay awake. I've got here, chat. Cheers. Whoa, monster. I've got this and a dream. That's what I got today. Rise, welcome in. How are you? That's what I got for the day. And some more hams. But yeah. It would be it'd be on my list of where we could go for sure. I know that a lot of the houses need renovations, but I follow some of the TikToks where, like, it's the homes that are basically kind of abandoned in Japan. Where the house itself it's honestly pretty cheap, but then you have to pay for, like, kind of the land and fixing it up. Those are kind of fun to watch. Fun to daydream about. I got Warhams, that's right. I figured I had an hour before you went live. Stupid time changes? Yeah, we're feeling it today. What you up to? Okay. This cloak, and I didn't think to prime it, but I actually missed a piece. I had set them down while I was building, and I came back and realized that, oops, we forgot part of the cloak. So we can do part of the cloak today. The rest I will have to go back and get later. But I'll go ahead and base coat since we got it on the palette here. I want some Votann, but I'm going to take this year to pay down debt, so no buying stuff. I feel that. We are also trying to, I guess kind of in the same thing we were just talking about. pay off things and make a little emergency fund. Just in caseies. If we end up not needing it, then it's vacation money to Japan. Hunter rank 15. Holy smokes, I'm fighting the Monster Hunter World UI more than the monsters. It can be tricky to get used to. Yeah. I have played other Monster Hunters and I still get lost in the menus. It's definitely tricky. What do you think, Wasted Mind? Scott is working his way through the story today. What have you thought so far? UI can be a pain. Especially if you're trying to feel like UI and co-op. I don't know why they went back to the old bad style of co-op, but they did. Even with Slam and I having played 2 full Monster Hunter games together, we still get annoyed with the co-op. I'm alright, Rise. I'm waking up. I'm trying my best today. I do think after stream, I was watching more One Piece last night. I think I'm gonna try and find a way to watch or read the manga. I think it's gonna be way faster. Like, if I have time before the new stuff, then maybe I'll go back and watch some of it. But, like, if there's an arc I really like. But I think today that's my goal, is to either figure out if I can download stuff onto the tablet so I can read that in the car on the way to Adepticon, or if I need to find a way to throw it on my Kindle. I think that's my goal today. Figure out where the heck to put One Piece. I feel when you're priming, you miss parts. Yeah. Dang it. I'll go back. This purple is not covering... We're using Wraithbone because it's really good for the contrast paint. I really don't like using regular paint over it, though. So it's going to take a couple coats of our purple here. It's just smooth enough to be annoying for regular paint. My husband was laid off during lockdown. New job he got after was 40% pay cut. Much of our life was financed through debt until he got a good raise this year. Definitely understand then why trying to get all that paid off. I'm sorry that he had to go through that. That you're having to do that now. Hopefully you can hit all your goals this year. I feel like a lot of people kind of buckling. I like when I was getting my tattoo, my artist was kind of saying the same thing where they had financial goals for the year and trying to hit that, doing what we can to get things paid off. You put the One Piece in your car. Pirates gonna do worse things than the squirrels did. No! Not the squirrels. I don't think I realized that, like, even after that, I have a Squirrels Magic the Gathering deck. What have I done? Why am I giving them more? Why am I letting the squirrels have more of my life? I don't think I put that together until just now. Time Wizards are trying to catch up to the future. We have the People's Republic potential futures. We'll have to take action. Please come kill daylight savings time for us. It's awful. It was awful. I once wanted to be a tattoo artist. Would be a pretty cool job. That would be pretty cool. Obviously, doing this full time, like, it's not all rainbows and puppies, but it would be a cool job. I just love the fact that, like, someone gets to wear your art. That's the coolest thing in the world to me. I get to wear her art for the rest of my days. That's pretty neat. So, think about it from time to time. Have you, like, potentially dangerous, on TikTok, I've seen people just picking up, like, the machines and stuff and, like, working on the fake skin and things. Have you done that? Obviously, if you're trying to save money, that might not be the best, for now at least, but take on an extra project or something to give that a try. Would that be worth it? Savage Shark, welcome in. How are ya? I haven't done that yet, but I've bookmarked some sites. They, like, keep popping up. And, like, I would never I would probably never swap over. But, like, it's kind of fun to, like, try it. You know? Just to see how it works. And I would leave that to the pros and to yourself. But, like, even just from a how does this work perspective, it's pretty neat. Okay, I think I grabbed the wrong moot green. Let me get a different one. Oh. Pain. Pain. Alright. Let's try this one. I should probably get our gray too over here. And maybe our gold. Maybe I just get all the things while I'm here. I'll take dark gray also, but I'm looking for London. There you are. Yeah, we need gold too. Let's get gold. Where is it? Is it already out? It is. Okay, cool. So we're looking at getting a license. It's pretty easy. You have to open your own shop to work for someone like 2 years or something in the state. I remember asking my artist the same thing. I'm like, what do you have to have? And she's like, well, most people do an apprenticeship, and then you have to do your, like, I think it's the bloodborne pathogens. Like, you have to get a certificate for that. But then that's kind of it. So yeah, unless, like, your state has something specific, which I would imagine Texas would not be as strict. Like, that's kind of it. Most people will do the apprenticeship, but really it is just, you get that, you have a portfolio, you're good to go. Which is, I don't know. I thought it would be a little bit more. Apparently, if you do piercings, they have a more strict, like, kind of way to... Like, I think they have actual, like, certifications and things you have to do. But she said for tattooing, not really. I thought that was wild. But it really does come down to just the bloodborne pathogen thing. And, yeah, most people will do an apprenticeship. That's kind of it. That blew my mind a little bit. Do I not have a single good mood green? I'm about to lose it on Games Workshop. Yep. About to lose it here on stream. I am far too tired to fight these shitty paint pots. Let's see if we got one more. If we don't, then we're not doing weapons. I'm far too tired for this. Alright, one more drawer I can check, but not feeling great. Alright, well, it's gonna have to wait then. What's with this game in land well, I mean, do you want to fight them in the water? Do you want to fight them in the water? Dance, welcome in, how are you? We're just working on some Votann. What you up to? I'll work on gold. Since we can't work on green. A time restoration matter reversal unit is being sent to your location? Hell yeah. Risk of memory loss, nausea, vomiting, atom unraveling, uncontrollable shaking, flu symptoms, loss of funds may occur in some cases. I'm okay with everything except that last bit. Press the recall button to have the unit deactivate. No, I'll take my chances. That's fine. Send it this way. Send it this way. Thank you, Rise. Glad someone's on the case. I have some not dark angels. I am sorting. Not dark angels. Have we adjusted some dark angels? Or you got some peroxies? Avian, thank you so much for that sub. Ooh, for 69 months. Nice. How are you? Time shifts. Yeah. Yeah, Avian. It's, today is rough. Thank you so much for the support. Congrats on funny number. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's awful. It's awful. You're looking slim, thank you, Painted So. I'm getting back to it here. I had to take a little bit of time off, but we're getting back to it. Thank you, thank you. The nice number. We did it. We did it. I painted, so I have something called, I think they call it jumper's knee, but it's essentially like I think it's a tendon. There's a little muscle between your knee and your shin. And I have somehow managed to mess that up. So I'm trying to be good while it heals, but it's tough when I can't really do leg day. I've got a knee brace and stuff that I wear, but I'm sad. I'm sad that it's happened. It's almost a whole year, that's right. Tatslee's looking awesome, thank you. I'm so glad to have it done. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad we got it all done before Adepticon. So I don't have to worry about it healing and stuff. We're all healed up. But I've been doing arm day, yeah. That's all I can really do until it decides to stop being annoying. Excited for the new Chosen of Slanesh box. I've been really burnt out on Warhammer, sorry. So I personally am not. Is anyone else going to be picking up the new Slanesh stuff? My Warhammer is basically just commissions at this point. I've been doing more Vidget gaming, more Magic the Gathering. Speaking of, if you guys missed it, we played Monster Hunter with Slam on Wednesday. If you guys want to watch that. If you want some co-op shenanigans while we just, slaughter a lot of animals. That's a fun YouTube. We hunted a lot of critters. But you can check that out there. Sargarius, hello. Kobe, hello. How we doing today? Happy Sunday after the BS changing of the clocks. We are suffering today. But we're here. We're here. Burnout happens, yeah. There's just nothing exciting in Warhammer for me right now. The game's not fun. I don't think most of the new models are as good as they used to be. It's just very boring to me right now. Yours doesn't change till the 31st. Yeah, I think this one's longer than the fall. Because I think fall we're only apart by a couple weeks. This one's goofy for stream, I remember. Where we're quite a bit different. It depends. I think he's burned out. If you're not talking to he's burned out, you bum her out. It's not even, I think that's the thing, is it's not even burnout. It's just boring to me. I think Warhammer is boring right now. It's not even burnout. I don't think the minis are as good. I don't think the game is fun. I just think it's boring. I am glad for those still enjoying it, but I think it's very boring right now. I'd like to be excited about it, but yeah, it's kind of boring. I heard Slam was out there poaching monsters without the guild permission. He wasn't authorized. Oh my god. The scandal. The scandal. Poor Slam. He couldn't play one night. He had something come up. So I just ran around and I saved a whole bunch of horrific monsters for when he got back as investigations. So he came back the next day. I'm like, look at all these things I saved for us. And he's like, yay! Oh, goody! Coming to one page real soon, faster game and pretzels. I mean, we went back to paint some Malifaux and some Bushido, so I'm not mad about it. We also have, and I think tomorrow we'll do this. I didn't want to do it with Daylight Savings because people would miss it. We have some Conquest to unbox, and I think I want to do this tomorrow, where we will unbox it together and see what assembly's going to be like. It may be a split stream. We may do this in the beginning and then hop over to something else. But I think that's the plan for tomorrow. I do have Trench Crusade. I do need to print. I've got just the Troopers left that I need to print. I've thought about bringing them back on too. Sorry. So Rich just met. Welcome in. How are you? About to prime with an airbrush for the first time while the weather was warm. Let's go. You got this. I love priming with an airbrush, and I hope that you love it too. Is this is it prime with airbrush for the first time? Have you done any other airbrush work, or is this first time diving in? Did you get your March? Mine is sitting in the box for a week. It is shipped. I need to see where it's at, but I did get a shipping notice. So it's on the way. It's somewhere. It's pretty. I'm very excited, Avian. I think she'll be fun. I need to swap out my FEP and get my... I think that's what we actually need to do, too. I think that's what Scott needed to figure out, or was figuring out the other day. I don't know enough to be able to help. I probably should. I should learn. Trying to pull myself out of long slumps of Sarkarius. Base code another group of Heresy Blood Angels. Complete loss of interest in esports games that was 40k and Age of Sigmar's. Made it look hard. Literally any other game company. That's definitely part of it. I think I find it boring partly because of that. And I don't think it's going to change back for me. Like, I don't think it's, yeah. So if it's going to stay esports, sports, I don't think it's for me anymore. And that's just... It's weird, considering I've kind of built my career off of painting Warhammer. But, yeah, I don't think I'm going to go back, is the weird part I'm trying to figure out now, if I had to wrap it up. Titan, thank you so much for that sub for 14 months of support. How are you? I bombed Tombadil the other night, hoping to do more tonight. How are you doing? I'm pretty good. Trying to get through this time change, basically. I'm glad you got to. How did it go? Thank you for support. Well, I've done acrylic so far, but the weapons are too small for rattle can. Oh no, Waste Mine says, end of Vallejo primer bottle. Clogs, that's how you get clogs. I was fighting it real hard the other day, too. So I have the end of one bottle, and I think the other bottle I have is when they, like, started to swap the formula over. I don't know. It's acting different. And I don't like it. I don't know exactly what it is, but the new bottles I got are definitely different, even though they have the old label. So, like, I wouldn't think it's the new, because it doesn't have the new label, but it's definitely acting different. And I was fighting it hard. Oh, that's... Fighting it hard the other day. So many other great tabletop games that aren't made by GW. Play something like Mordheim, which is a shockingly strong community 20 plus years after it released. It isn't, like, every now and then Mordheim will pop up. And, like, I don't think I know anyone here locally who plays it. But every now and then. I wonder if UK has more people lurking for Mordheim. But it is interesting how often it still comes up. Unfortunately, now it swaps back. Bigger than ever. Won't have the executives change direction. Yeah. That's the, they're doing so many things to pull new people in who, how do I say this? Don't know about the other editions. But yeah, it's working for them and it's not working for me. So I will just remove myself. That's fine. I'll work commissions. I like doing commissions for you guys. I will say I'm not taking commissions for anyone outside of chat. So I'll work on stuff here and go from there. I do need to find the box art for this guy. Let me grab it. Which one are you? Which little dude are you? I think the other box got... Yeah, it's way over there for some reason. Guess I was looking something up. This is the one we need anyway, right? No? No, it's the other. It is the 1-8. Hold on, Jet. They all have very similar little poses. I wish I liked the PA primer. I've always said, oh no, that's what I was going to try switching to. Okay, so per-acryl primer, having I guess what kind of similar with the clogging and stuff, or is there something weird you have found with it? Well, that's what I was hoping to give a try. If if I need the garage hammer rooms, I'm good. I'm gonna stick to magic. I was thinking of bending the winged hive tyrant tail so we can stand on a knight head. Do you think I could heat gun the tail? That's gonna, yeah, it does not work the same as resin. It's gonna, yeah, it'll melt. I would be, like, even if it didn't completely melt, I'd be worried about it structurally too. That would be a lot of heating. But yeah, I think you answered your own question, unfortunately. Is that for, you trying to figure out basing, or? Preferably hope primer of the Stynel res every day. I normally do, but whatever these bottles that I got are just not as good. I've been fighting them real hard. I store them in here, so they're like room temperature. They're not in the sun. The last couple bottles have definitely been different. I'm tired of fighting them. Some people really like it. I've had reactivation issues. I don't think it's as durable as the old Vallejo was. I'm so sad that Vallejo's changed. Because I really loved everything that they put out. And I just find myself moving away from it more and more. I guess I'll use the paint, but the coverage is not as nice as it was. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sad. I'm sad. Despite having purely per acro at this point, I haven't tried their primers yet. Squeezel, hello, how are you? Let's see, one of my games flat out a Sigarda host of herons with Ancestral Mast, which gives a 2/2 for each enchantment on the field. I play many enchantments, so I just kept making her bigger. First, I'm getting into a paint challenge. Thought, why not? The theme was wagons, so thought, why not grab my Hive Tyrant, build and convert it a bit? I'm gonna ask the dangerous question, Avian. Are your needs ready for Adepticon? I'm gonna ask the dangerous question here. Because I figured it was Adepticon prep you were doing. She was a 43-43. Scott's had some games like that where he does some kind of more Voltron-y decks and gets ridiculous stuff like that. I got to play Magic in our Discord night on Thursday. I took my werewolves that I've now updated from Innistrad. I learned I need more trample, so I've now added more trample. They were doing better than they had before, but I didn't pull like any of the new stuff. I didn't get to actually try any of the new stuff that I added, so. But I do feel like they were doing a little bit better. I got to use like a couple of the things I pulled from Foundations, but that was about it. And then I got to try my ninjas, which the table was nice because I had a few wipes on my side of the board. So I came back and I won it in the end, but it was only because the table was being nice. So, but it was nice to practice. I definitely need to practice that deck some more. I was just staring at cards and trying to because I hadn't played it really before. Just trying to figure it all out, but I'm glad I got to practice. Squeezel, what's up? Uh-oh, we having chat issues. Welcome in. Working on Termagant. Space colors are down. Lots of minis need the last coats to do. When Carnifex is done, it's something, right? Yeah. I just figured before you're bending a Hive Tyrant around a Knight Head, I would ask. Figured it was a good time to ask. Sigarda Hozairen's a very good Voltron commander. 5/5 flying. Oh, hexproof angel. The opponents can't force permanents you control to be sacrificed. Alright, let's get the gun. Let's keep base code here. Angry we can't work on weapons. I'd really like to start the swords right now, but my Moot Green will have to be revived after stream. Tickets for afterwards. So cases I've been bullied into another heresy event. This one requires me to play with Sanguinius. No longer have any excuse to push him off the paint desk. Ooh, Slices forgot to say, Skaven are all finished now. Congrats, Sly. I clap back. Clap, 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 clap. That's super exciting. Oh, so what's up now? What is next on the old schedule? That's awesome. So many minis of Runescape. That contrast orange. This was painted on. Yep, just brush paint. I'm gonna go ahead and decided to go ahead and zoom in a bit too. It felt really close earlier, but maybe it's okay. Let me do some adjustment. I think we're good. Sorry for the earthquake. Malware remover is good on hexproof or board wipe, so either you shadow spear to get rid of the defense or die or wipe. I do, the more I've played, the more removal stuff I throw into decks now I have found. I definitely throw in more than I used to, and like different ways to do it. That's from painting advice. What you got, Peanut? So, what you got? He loves back, so I has a good question. Oh, now it's wrapping up the new Stormcast. How much of that do you have left? Got a Logic, welcome in. How are you today? Oh, good. That says, holy crap, this primer's good. Bye-bye, rattle cans. Good feeling. Good feeling, good. Glad it went well. Glad it went well. And primer is good. What flavor? Yeah, which one were you using? What color did you use to dry brush? Caliban green, not Dark Angels. Caliban green. I mean, if you're wanting Dark Angel colors, the next would be Warpstone Glow. Would be the next step up. If you're wanting something different, if you're wanting to kind of break away from if you want them to actually be not Dark Angels, you could dip into like Cabalite if you want somewhere like blue-green. But yeah, normally the next step up would be Warpstone Glow. Only about 10 to 12 models. That's great. Good, easy win. I like that. Hope you enjoy the Stormcast. I think they're fun to paint every now and then. I don't super love always having like if you do a metallic. I don't super love always working on those, but every now and then Stormcasts are nice to pick up and mess with. Biggest weakness of Votann is I don't have a lot of instant speed removal. I have removal on a lot of sagas, but they're all sorcery speed and like 4+ mana. Yeah. Vallejo plate metal. Got it for £1. There we go. We'd love to see it. Monument. I'll have new paints filled at Adepticon. I'll give you a heads up if you're looking to get some more pro acro. Yeah, you guys want to check that out. I guess I need to see what I would replace is what I need to do. But thank you for the heads up. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start, doing our edge highlighting since I can't work on the weapons, unfortunately. Get some of this done. We also need to do some panel lining, which I think I will do in a moment as well. Kind of get this one caught up to the one we were working on last week. Slam! Hello. T-minus 17 days. What? No. What bloody time you call us? Go back to bed. We switched clocks. This is awful. Or daylight savings. What are you up to, Slam? Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. The poacher's here. So they're fine. Bigger than Skaven at least, which is nice. Which is nice. What you need, I need to just find things to replace Games Workshop. So it's trying to find what they've got that I would swap out. So I don't know of anything specifically, but just go through and see what I want to replace. Clock change, it's the worst. What are you saving daylight for? You running out? I'm not doing shit. I'm just suffering. I just suffer because, I don't know, my country decided it was important or something. I just suffer. Just here. Doing my best. That's all I can do. I donate some extra daylight, but it's not like we get much over here. Well, that and you're gonna lose it here soon. Here in what, a couple weeks? Whenever you guys swap. I think it's longer this time. I think the spring one is you're behind us a bit more. Or we're ahead. I don't know. I don't know how to put it. There's more time where it's annoying, however you want to phrase that. Oh, let me get back here. The hot season is coming. It is. It is indeed. Go to bed and come back in an hour then. Short stream. Let's go. And I'll just do that until, till Europe switches over. Right? Just 2-hour streams until Europe catches up. I dig it. I dig it. We're not saving daylight. The government took it back. Give it back. One day. One day. No, give me back our daylight. No, I need it. Medallion, hello. How are you? I thought about it, Medallion. It's like, with all the things that they're doing, what if they just, finally were like, you know what? We've had enough. No more daylight savings. But also, I don't want them to have the credit for it. You know, I'm divided. I'm a little split. I want you to get rid of it, but I don't want you to get the credit for it. You know? Votann guys are looking suitably orange. They are orange. If you guys like this orange. It's very bright. This is Magma Droth Flame over Wraithbone. And I just hand brushed it on. With some highlights. Here's where they will look when he's caught up. So that's some of the highlights that we're starting now. Well, they are orange. Riot, hello, how are you today? We are fighting through daylight savings. You guys swapped today too, right? I never know for Canada. Sometimes you guys follow the UK with stuff. Sometimes you follow us. And I couldn't remember. I think it makes more sense to follow us, but for this one at least. Everything else, absolutely follow the UK. For this one, it makes more sense with time zones and whatnot. For now, what did I just say? Sorry. I do think a cyan teal armor with dark green under armor trim and dark gray cloth would look good for Votann. Trying to picture that all together. It's gonna be real dark, I think would be my my initial gut reaction to that. This is gonna be very dark. Like maybe pull in a lighter gray or something to balance it out a little bit. I think the colors could work. You just might want to pick something to lighten it up. That's a lot of dark colors on top of each other. Oh, following the yes or whatever. Yeah, go with them. Go with UK. Similar to their box art style. So they do have, and I guess we can use this as an example. So yeah, pulling out like the cloak is a lighter color, if that makes sense. Pulling out those little pops that are a bit brighter will help with it. If you've just got dark on top of dark on top of dark, you're not going to have a lot of contrast. But throwing in maybe a lighter gray or a tan or something like that can help. Let's not get too far into this whole, I want to remain cozy here. I mean, we were talking like if we need to take off. Canada would be an option. I come visit Canada friends? Canada friends, would you have us? If we need to, I don't know, get out of this country for whatever reason. Are you wearing the box art? Or the armor? I would just make sure to keep contrast in mind. Whatever colors you're looking at. Make sure to have something to kind of brighten it up. Otherwise it's just gonna be very, very dark on top of dark. I think having at least one color to kind of help add a little pop, a little contrast can help. But you can use the kind of the box art as a guide. If I put this color where they have this, what do I think kind of deal? For draft up, you use sort of colors the model for it. So there's Imp Cat, which I think is paid, but like really low. There is Imp Cat. I don't know if Votann specifically are in it. I would imagine so. But Imp Cat, IMPCAT. I just got like a Christmas story being miserable. Nikki and Sadie dancing in the snow. Sadie wasn't a fan of the snow. She doesn't like her little feet getting wet. She likes the cold though. She kept wanting to go out in the cold when it came through. She's not a fan of the snow. The way that like Simon was. Simon would go play with me. Sadie says, heck no. Feet are wet. So if Canada's far enough, it's not, unfortunately. Well, it's gonna be next annexed, yeah. It's my understanding of Canada is they're like an election away from also being in some trouble, so probably not. But we have a Sadie we have to worry about, so. Booties, oh god. Can only imagine. Then she'd be miserable in booties. Millie doesn't like getting wet either. Yeah, so he doesn't. Not a fan of the rain. Not a fan of the snow. Used to be an app that's kind of good to just make up color schemes. Yeah, ImpCat works. I use it for the nights. It's a neat little, I think it's like a couple bucks now, but you just have to pull in the files for the models you want to use. But I do that for the nights. And you can go, you can add like base coat, layer, shade, whatever you're wanting to add. Take a look at. Well, feet will not get wet. But yeah, but you've seen the videos of dogs and booties, right? Where they're just standing there because they forget they can walk. Most doggos are not fans of wearing the little booties. Gotta get them used to them. Alright, there's our first highlight. Now we do one more. So I've been doing two kind of, I don't want to say it's heavy metal style. I'm not being that exact with it, but similar idea for the Votann here in the armor. I had the problem myself, trying to get the dog to wear booties. She hated it, yeah. All the Shelties I have had do not like wearing stuff. Whether it's a, like even just like putting a little shirt on them to be silly, or... You guys remember I'd put the antlers on Simon. Of course, there's one more boss after beating the big bad of the game. I couldn't remember, because you said you're at Odegarin. I couldn't remember the order of the critters toward the end. Other than, yeah, big boss. So I was like, I don't know actually where you're at. Typical, there's always a bigger threat in the shadows trope, yep. Meaty Hooks, thank you so much for that sub for 59 months of support. Thank you, thank you. How are you today? How goes the weekend? Fun part about Monster Hunter, yep. There's always bigger, nastier fish, yep. I'm just excited for, go back and help Scott farm now. It'll be fun. Then you get to see all the really awful investigations I save for slamming myself. Then I get to run you through them all. Yay! I can't get my dogs to dress up, but my kids will. Hooray! I did see, I was going to throw this out there. I feel like it might be a little late, just because a lot of us are binging through Monster Hunter. I was watching a stream where they were doing Monster Hunter with chat, so I think what they were doing, I didn't actually see how the setup was, is they either set up like a private lobby or like a squad lobby. And then like as they were going through the story, members of chat could hop in. Would you guys want to do like a Monster Hunter with Chat day at some point? Maybe when like the new stuff drops, we do a Monster Hunter with Chat type day. It's tough because I know a lot of people are working during my stream time, but could be fun for those that could join. Yeah, but then I get to chugga pew pew them. You do. It's true. Tempered, Frenzied, Master Rank, and Rage. I don't think I fought another Frenzied since we did it. Just because that's not giving the mats we need. I don't think I've fought another Frenzied. Just funny. Hit my investigation limit yesterday because I saved every monster with guaranteed monster gems. I've been saving basically all of the end game, and then yeah, some of the gems that I know I need. I need to see if you can remove investigations. Get out of here. I'm gonna need space later. Phoenix was having a lazy morning and back to the Wreck-It Crew orcs. They were looking. The one you've posted in Discord, Meaty Hooks, looks so good. I love the skin tones and the blue that you've been doing. Looks so good. You were quite fortunate. I am working. Would love to do that for Monster Hunter. Would be cool. But yeah, it would essentially be like, I probably wouldn't do voice for everyone just because I don't want to have to get all that sorted. But like the quest would be posted and whoever wanted to hop in, or maybe chat can post what they need help with kind of deal. You can see what's over there, so I starts crying. Yeah, he's getting whooped up on by a couple monsters. Yeah. Nerd. Yeah. Reaper, hello, how are you? Showing people how bad I am a longsword. I don't know if that's a good idea. Could be fun. Could be fun. I mean, I'm not the best at dual blades either. Everyone is real nice. So I think I've got it kind of figured out. I just forget. Sometimes when I'm moving, I lose track of something, but okay. Time for, I need to do a pin wash. I don't know where my wash is. Which means we gotta dig it out probably. Okay, I'm gonna keep working on armor then. I really need to do it, but heck it. So turning my Votann to have helmets but no beards, or beards but no helmets. Ah, the great decision to make. Would you, I know for me, Titan, with armies, I tend to do helmets on all just the regular troop dudes. And then, like, characters like this, then do, like, unhelmeted. I don't know if that helps at all. I think it's easy to see them on the table that way. And then you get to put some time into painting faces and stuff. Oh, thank you so much. As I was painting, I thought about all I learned from that stream. Oh, thank you, Meaty Hooks. Glad we get to orc together. Dwarves without beard seems wrong. Like dwarves without Scottish accents. It's just ingrained into it now. People need helmets because they're in a war. You kind of have the Space Wolf dilemma. Where they look good without them, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Well, that's what I do. I do a mix. Regular trooper guys, you get helmets. And because I want to finish you quickly. Characters, you can have the unhelmeted. That's likely I'm playing for characters, but not sure. I'll have to finish X-Credit and terrain effects first. That's fair. Or if you need a break from those big bugs. Sometimes they're just big projects. I also don't do unhelmeted Marines. Underneath the helmets, you have to reinforce that they have beards. Give them, like, beard helmets. You know? Give them a little extra room for beard. But I had some Norse helmets that aren't completely enclosed. I haven't painted since Space Marine came out. I mean, that could be, like, if you just need a different project, you know, to get you back into it. Sometimes that helps. Green stuff, bits of hair out sticking out the bottom. That makes more sense than beard helmets. Okay, fine. Slam doesn't like my idea. That That makes more sense, I suppose. I'm giving them full helmets. The experience has been base coded for months. I've still not gone back to Space Marine. I know they've done a lot of updates and stuff, but I don't know. I'm definitely the type of person that, like, I can only do the same mission so many times before. For some reason, Monster Hunter is different. That's the one that I don't mind grinding out. I think it's... I don't know, just because, like, it's different monsters and, like, different areas or what it is. Monster Hunter is, like, the one where I can do it. Space Marine, not so much. Their helmets are vacuum sealed, except for the hair. Duh, you silly sausage. Rule of cool. Rule of cool. I don't know. Lean away from Montana now. That's fair. I might hunt for custom Votann heads because I want bigger beards if I'm doing that. Poopy hands all over there. She's driving you away. She's using the pods on you. I'm definitely at the point where I'm like, okay, I'm ready for like the spring update. I'll finish up like some quests and stuff I want to do. I'll help Scott with whatever he wants to do, but yeah, I think I'm good. I have finished my binge of Monster Hunter. I'll help Scott with stuff. I know that Mitsuzune is in the spring update, so I'll get ready for her, and that'll be I'll be good. I'll be good. All right, we need our silver too, which I guess is also in the thing. I've been trying to put off getting paint because Sadie's behind me, and she's gonna get startled. You good? Okay, we're good. She keeps trying to high-five me. So I'm like, I'm done with this game. I'm done. How much silver did I use? I don't think it was dark. Or black metal. I think. Let's check. That's what I usually use on characters, so that's probably the right answer. Actually painted something since last time I came around. Even started, ooh, a book nook. What have you been painting? And does the book nook have like a theme? Eepy, I am eepy. I want to be back in bed, Chad, I'm not gonna lie. But we're here and we're making it work. I want to go back in bed. I want to get One Piece on my tablet, and that's where I want to be today. That or helping Scott with the monsters. I'm okay with either. Hi, Mocha. How is Mocha doing? Reaper. Mocha is Reaper's doggo. While I get my paint figured out here. Okay. The paint also doesn't want to be here today. I understand. First it was moot green, now it's my silver. You get another dog. Ah, would you call them Latte? Solid choice name to call in the park. It's pretty cute. Pretty cute. There's so many names you could do too. I saw one of the funny things I've seen on TikTok is people, the coffee stores or coffee shops, changing an Americano to like a Canadiano. That makes me laugh every time. Because, like, Americano is also, like, already kind of making fun of Americans. So now they're just straight up changing it again. But I love it. We've been freedom fried. I love it. Welcome back, here, Bray. We're still working on our dwarves. Got our Votann. I mentioned earlier, but if anyone's wondering, I missed this piece when I was building, so I'm going to prime it later. But for now, I'm just working around it, and then I'll finish the cloak all together. I just need some primer on it first. But we're going to try and get everything else kind of knocked out. What does everyone have planned for the rest of today? I feel like I gave my plans. Be either video gaming or reading. What are you guys up to? I finished a book called Water Moon. It was okay. I was a little disappointed. Ended up being a little bit more like young adult than I thought it would be. But it was fine. Now I'm trying to figure out what I want to read next. And maybe I do just One Piece and binge. House painting, I hope that goes well. Titan's got work and then magic. I've not played Arena in a bit, and I'm wondering if I should. I felt like the other night when we were doing Commander, like it was really obvious I hadn't played in a little bit. I was feeling a little dumb. Maybe I need to get on there. Oh no, almost refresher. It's been a bit since I've played. That's why it isn't bad when you don't try to make it a race. Yeah, I mean, from the little bit that we've done. That's not terrible. I hope it goes well. But yeah, I think that'll be my day. Take it kind of easy. I'll probably doze off at some point with the time change. Not gonna lie, probably doze off. I think I'll take one more rest day here with workout and get back to that tomorrow. I need to actually ice my knee. Like, I should be icing it this whole time, and I just haven't because I'm not usually sitting somewhere where I can just, like, stretch it out and leave the ice bag on it for a while. So maybe I can do that today. Try and fix dumb knee. Sounds like second place locked to me, that's right. If you're not first, you're last. Oh, I should have mentioned it's exterior. So when I get hot or tired, I stop. That makes sense, yeah. I have not had to do exterior. I've only done interior for house painting. Do you use like a sprayer or something? I feel like I'd pick up a sprayer for exterior. You should be the first to the ER, and that's the important thing. That's right. Slam just living life in the in the fast lane over there. Any other silver? Got some little weapon. First in, first out. You just keep winning. Let's see, this week on stream, I think we'll have the Conquest, like unboxing and building tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what Wednesday's gonna be with video gaming. As I've kind of done my grind for Monster Hunter. Not a whole lot to show you guys anymore. I don't know. What should we do, chat? I'll have to take a look and see if there's anything else I want to play. Both my knees are wrecked. I've got champion mindset. Slams on that grind set. Grinding down both his knees. Shake and bake, that's right. What are you doing otherwise tonight? Is that what I'm supposed to do on Wednesday? What is happening? The mind and injuries of a champion, that's right. Oh, it's shaking, I see. I see now. What if we just take another VTuber day? I don't have a baked or bake one. Yeah, because the only other game I've got right now that I'm playing is the pirate Yakuza game, which I'll probably get back to once the grind is kind of wrapped up for now. Play more of that. That's kind of all I got at the moment. I was trying to think if I've got another like small game we could play. I really liked doing a little to the left here on stream, and I'm trying to think if I've got something similar to that. I'll take a look here after stream. All the other games I'm thinking of are like April, May releases, I think. Yeah, this MCAT has Votann mods before I'd buy them. Split Fiction looks like a cool game. I saw it got really good reviews. I don't super love the art style of it, but I'm glad that it's doing well. Chat, for those who use MCAT more than me, I think you just download the files, but, like, I think you pay for the, okay, you've used it for Votann. Because I think you just pay for the app, and then you can download the files that you need. I think is how it worked. It was a while ago since I set it up, but. If you have the MCAT subreddit, I believe they have a link to where you can store the images. There you go. But yeah, you're paying for the app itself, and then all the files you'll just go grab. Gonna give Split Fiction a try. I don't know that I'd pay for it. Like, if it came on, like, Game Pass or something, I would try it, but I don't there's something about the art style I really don't care for. I don't know how to say that. I don't like the look of it. The reviews for MCAT are fairly low. Does the app have any obvious issues? It's mobile only, so the interface can be a little clunky. I would say, no. I use it for the nights and I haven't had a problem. Other than, yeah, like, as far as clunkiness, like, you gotta zoom in to, like, get night trim or something like that. Sometimes it's hard to focus in on a little piece, but I think that's more the model than the functionality, honestly, yeah. It's worked well for me. I've been able to save everything and get what I need. Okay, I thought this was a plasma, but he's got gold coils. So I guess I will look up what this is before I do that. We do need to get his little beard and stuff started, though. I think we're going to do a bit of a magenta wash for the skin, so I'll go ahead and do that for all of them. Clunky interface. Sometimes people don't make the model properly and the colors overflow. Not every paint's available because someone has to make a palette to import. Lots of the Pro paints aren't there. I think if you can just get general colors, though. Like, you don't have to have the exact color in there. Noob, what you up to today? How are you? Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. Between staying up too late watching One Piece and time change, I'm tired. Alright, thinning this down. We're just gonna smush it all over. Leave that in all the recesses. I don't have the exact colors, I can't judge myself for failing to match and instead creating more. Okay. I mean, I don't want to say anything about your process, you know. But like if you're looking for general idea, should be good. You can look up kind of the let's say you could look up the paint comparison chart, but I have found that to not be super helpful. It gets you vaguely in the same main color, but that's all the good it does. I don't find it as helpful as other people find it. 3 to 9 months of fetal crying per model. Yeah, I don't want to goof up your process, I said. Don't want to get in the way of that. I know it's very special to you. All right. We need to do some highlights for his weapon as well. Looks like that's kind of where we left off last time. How much comfort food is in your process? Gotta get some more Japanese sweets in there. Absolutely. Oh, okay. We can do this, chat. We can get through this stream. Is anyone else playing anything fun right now? I know several of us doing Monster Hunter. Any other games we're playing in chat? Or maybe gonna get back to here as the grind ramps up. For now, anyway. I'll go back to Yakuza probably this week. Go back to some Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm missing Yu-Gi-Oh! Need more Yu-Gi-Oh! In my life. Bill's roasting a pig. You must not like how his new army's looking. You're seeing the short of the Chinese woman eating the cotton candy in like a quarter second, 100% is the process. I love that clip. I watch it every time. Where she just like yanks it off the little holder. And so good. Alright, we're just doing a wash on the gold. We'll come back and highlight it later. Yank and jam. That's how you cotton candy. Oh, it's so good. Finally about Hades. Oh, okay, so my daughter and I are spending lots of time with that. So good. So good. Another Hades inductee. I think the second I saw got another update. I'm waiting till just full release at this point, but cool to see them working on stuff. I have found that if I play something early access, I won't go back once the full thing's out, so I'll just wait. Kind of on the same boat as like getting the Kindle ready for Adepticon. I was kind of thinking like maybe I should put something on the Switch. I've got a couple games that I've not started yet. Maybe I load that up as well, since we've got a long drive up to Milwaukee. I'm on the waiting for release boat for sure. Yeah, I think I'll just wait. Otherwise, I won't go back when all the cool stuff is in. Because my brain just doesn't let me. My brain's just like, you've already played that. What are you doing? But there's new stuff. Alright. There's all that. I'm really sad my moot green is just busted. Because I'd really like to start these weapons. I mean, I can let me try to revive some of it. If I can get, like, enough. Because really, we need just a good base coat. It's kind of what we need. But, like, it's pretty dead. Alright. This pot's better. but it's still not good. Still not good. I guess, is anyone else watching anything? I mentioned that I'm binging through One Piece. Anyone else watching anything good? Scott and I are still working our way through Dragon Ball Super. Slam and I are working on Yu-Gi-Oh! That's about it for me, though. Anything else good? Well, I guess with daylight savings, we also won't have the pre-order article. That'll be as we're wrapping up. So that'll be weird for a few Sundays here. I don't even know what to expect for a pre-order. What do we think, chat? Now that we've got Emperor's Children, what's up next for G-dubs? I think I realized the entire middle of their sword is also just silver. Okay. I thought we had to paint more of the blade. It's just the outside. New Soul Blight. I think it's Soul Blight time. Does MCAT only have Vallejo colors? It sounds like you have to pull in the other palettes from what they said in chat. Next is the Emperor's parents. Put Noob in charge of the reveal streams immediately. I had the Gits pre-order. Okay, so we did have Sigmar. That's true. Got the puppy Gits. So we could be back to some 40K. Could be back to box stuff, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. The Mega has additional palettes you can download. There you go. So the files you would get from the subreddit. Sounds like you'd have to go there. The Webway Gate. 3 Webway Gates on a broken Legends data sheet laminated in Guild. There's only 1,500, so you have to make sure you don't miss out. Yeah, probably not Age of Sigmar. Blech. Since we got some Sigmar. Previewed a new Kill Team. That would make sense. I was trying to think of Blood had anything else coming up, and I don't remember. Sorry. But doing one of the box games here in between. They tend to kind of cycle through the different systems. So. All right. They've got actually gloves at the end. It's not just all armor. So getting those real quick. Or Necromunda. That's true. Necromunda always has cool characters and stuff. So maybe. Yeah, I just don't remember what else we're waiting on. Having not been as into Warhammer lately, I can't remember from the preview streams and things what we're still waiting on. Maybe Heresy? Did we get Heresy this last week? I feel like we're still waiting on some of that. So, why do I not know that name, Scott? Why am I blanking out on what you're telling me? wish I was good at Necromunda. I love the idea of it. It's not popular here in our area, so I really don't know much about it. Other than they've got some cool minis. One from inside the ice. I must not have had trouble with it because I don't remember it. Whoops. I'm about to look it up. It's bothering me. I must have had a real easy time with it because I don't remember it at all. I'm looking it up. It's bothering me. Please hold. Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't think I, like, remembered its name. But yeah, I also thought. Mm-hmm. It's because I'm not grinding it out right now. Sci-fi terrain is so labor-intensive. I think that's the thing with Necromunda is you've got to have a lot of, like, kind of the vertical terrain and stuff. So, like, we have one of the Warhammer cafes near us because we're here in Texas. So, like, they've got a nice board for Necromunda, but, like, if you don't have some of that, I think it's a little trickier. Where, like, some of the other games don't have the vertical aspect as much. Yeah, that one's a cool critter, Scott, but I didn't have a lot of trouble with it. I guess we'll be grinding it out later at some point. Alright, we're just highlighting the weapon now. I'm just using a nice neutral gray. So you kind of match what T-Dubs has got. Pierce is more effective than normal. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a monster I finally remember I can switch ammo on. Yep, that'll be important as we start grinding stuff. Or I assume so. I have not played a bowgun. Credits rolling, game is done. No. Now the game begins. Now you're monster hunting. Alright, we can go ahead and start skin tones. We'll match the what we got on the box art here. I'm gonna use some beige red. Kind of short for 70 bucks. It begins. I'm glad you're giving it a try. I know that you kind of bounced off the older ones, but I'm glad you're giving it a shot. This guy, we started with the, is that on the front? Yeah, he's got the very, like, craggly skin. It's the one that we're starting on. I'm going to try and keep that magenta we did earlier in the recesses, but pull out all these different little sections of craggly skin. I think on stream this week it'll probably be a mix. Probably bring on some more Warhammer. Conquest. I kind of want to get back to the Malifaux. That's what I kind of want to work on this week. What do you guys think? Need some more Malifaux? That tiger we were working on was a lot of fun. We started, is it Raijin? I have the one that I want to do Super Saiyan 4 on. I need to get a Zenithal, but maybe work on him tomorrow. I think it might be a Malifaux week here. And then whatever we decide to play on Wednesday. The other thing I need to prep is we are going to do a Magic the Gathering paint, or card repaint. So we've picked out a couple, and I need to get them like marked off for priming. So I'll be working on that this week. And then the knights are off stream that I'm working on. So I've got the one set of knights is basically an army where it's sisters and guard. So they'll kind of match both, which is fun. The other one is a Day of the Dead theme, and we're kind of hammering out the colors. That's what I've been using a lot of the ImpCat for. Is that army right there? We're getting closer. It's a lot of colors and figuring out where we want everything. So it's taking a little bit of time. A little more than I thought it would, but we're getting closer. So I'll be working on those off stream. Try to get used to it. ImpCat's sort of clunky. It's finger painting in an app. I don't know what people are expecting. You pick a part, you pick a color. That's all it needs to do. I'm not sure what people are expecting from it. It's pretty handy, I think. Have you heard, but then in Night Combat Patrol of 2 Armatures, so Blood will get to play them? I hope so. I hope so. I know they'll get table time, however you guys decide to do it, which is great. That's always my favorite thing, is seeing them on the table. I know they'll get table time. Oh my goodness. Decker, thank you so much. Fun today. I've been here sometime. You have 49 months of sometime. Thank you. How are you? What you up to today? We're working on more Votann. These are for T-dubs in chat. You kind of never have time for us soon. That's true. The woes of fatherhood. Things gonna change here. Hopefully he, still gotta have some time. Still gotta do some things for yourself. Get the little one into Warhammer very, very early. Emfra, hello, how are you? We're doing well. We're fighting daylight savings time and painting some Votann. How are you? I'm very tired. And now I'm getting hungry because I couldn't eat breakfast before stream. I wasn't hungry then. You guys are gonna hear my tummy. Oh yeah. So time with the time change is gonna be weird here. We're not gonna match for a few weeks. So for our Europe friends, it'll be weird. I get that, we've tried to get rid of daylight savings and we haven't been able to do it. I wish we could do it at the same time. Just pick the same weekend. Why do we have to be difficult and do it? Why are we making it more difficult by doing it at different times? It'd be so easy one year for, you know what, we're just gonna wait until Europe does it, and then we're gonna do it too. But, we're difficult. Oh, Morgu, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome everybody coming in. We are working on some Votann for Warhammer. So let me show you what I got. We've got a couple characters that I'm kind of hopping around between, depending on paint drying and things like that. So that's what we got today. How was your stream? What were you up to? Sonoma, hello. How we doing? Morgu, hello. Thank you for that raid. How we doing? Let's see, we were just chatting. What were we up to today? Tell me more. Tell me more. Welcome in. Still have a few years from the kiddo getting into Warhammers? Nah, right off the bat. Right off the bat. Because I was going to say, we'd lose our freedom. Can't change time at the same time, or we'd lose our freedom. So, Noma, what you up to this weekend? Welcome everybody coming in. We've been working on this today. Other than that, my life's been Monster Hunter Wilds, so you're all caught up. On One Piece, I'm getting back to One Piece here. That's my life. How are you guys? I changed my title in Monhun. So I'm Novice Hunter after saving the realm. I think it's your hunter profile. VTubing, chatting, catching up. Played a few brief games. Talk about board games. Ooh, mentioned Kingdom Death. Let's go. Chat, you know what to do. If you want to go hang out, chat board games, go give Moragu a follow for me. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Actually, let me make sure I am following. Since chat gave us the button back. There we go. So glad we have that button back. Easy peasy summer. Yep, that's all about it. It's been a busy weekend. Ooh, of social gatherings. Hope everything go well. Speaking of summaries, ooh, I got the airbrushes and got to use them. What do you think, Emperor? You got... trying to remember what it was. I think it was an Awada and a Hardensteinbeck. I think is what you told us. So many Necromunda bases. It's been the project, the new airbrushes. If I have my torrent website up, I can't watch Twitch at the same time. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yarp? What do we think? Was it worth it? I do love how you're going like, I need to clean my airbrushes stuff. I've ordered 2 more. It was pretty great. I feel like we've all had that thing with something in the hobby though, where it's like, I need to get this fixed or I need to do this. Just kidding. It was worth it. Good. Good. Glad to hear it. I wanted to check something real quick. Cheapo brush go burn. I'm buying new. I know some people do, like all the cheapies. I think it's just worth saving and getting the nicer ones. Unless you just really don't know if you're gonna like airbrushing like at all. I think it's worth. Just save. Get all the good stuff. Yeah, just save up. I think it's worth it. Especially if you're doing armies. Like, you're gonna use it. Sadie agrees. Says, save your money. Get the nice airbrush. There's who's barking at us. If you guys wanted to see. If you guys wanted to see. I'm glad stream went well. Margaret, thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Hopefully I can catch you here one morning. We're just here. I'm going to keep working on these blades for a bit. I'm honestly just trying to stay awake with daylight savings, so we're just chilling. Hi, Sadie. Oh, you need some highlights. Yeah. How did you get by without highlights? Okay, well, we're doing this now. I can never afford an airbrush. It's like 500 on a magic deck. These are the choices that have to get made. Yeah. Daylight savings it's awful. Just awful. And just buy both. Yeah. Problem solved. Decisions? Don't know her. Don't know her. I haven't got one because I don't have a good place to use it. That makes sense too. It does require kind of a spot. Either to set up or to stay set up. Especially if you're painting a lot, being able to just leave it set up is really nice. Is it preview in 30 minutes or an hour and 30? It's in an hour and 30. Yeah. So we won't be previewing it up. Mostly because I might have to step away and heat up some breakfast. I've got an hour and a half till I can get food. I'm hungry. Might have to heat up some eggs. I'm trying to remember what I still have in my February soccer coat box. I'm like, wait, do I have snacks in there? I don't remember. Not getting to snack together. It says goof me up. But yeah, probably no preview today. I will ask, what are we expecting? I asked it earlier, but I think people are in and out a bit today. I think we decided it's not Sigmar, because we got Sigmar last week. Maybe some Necromunda or Box Scheme. Plastic Eldar, is it time? It's always time. Plastic Aspect Warriors! Get your poggies in. Nor Necromunda! Oh, it's Mordheim weekend? Mordheim and Battlefleet Gothic. Could you imagine how much they would break the internet? Oh. What if we just sleep? What does the roadmap suggest? More models. Tanks. Battlefleet Mordheim. Coming to a stream near you. Not mine, but a stream. Sleep streams, we're dangerously close. We're dangerously close. Ooh, Battleheim Mordfleet? Mordfleet. I like that. I like the sound of that. I just faceplant the desk halfway there. We're close. I'm very tired. I'm glad I don't have to think a lot with the Votann, you know? Like, obviously, we're still having to do the things, but thinking is a minimum. We just put the paint where it needs to go. That's it. Just keep doing that. It isn't like I have a bunch of big nights to do whenever I finish the 8 armigers. You got this. I believe. They're looking great, wasted mine. Your color scheme is really fun. Dedication to the stream. Oh. Ow. Emperor, look. I haven't set it up just yet. But look at all the buttons. It's here. I'm very excited. The deck. We've got so many buttons. So much room for activities. It's so big. I put a picture in the Discord so some people could see it, but I didn't realize it slotted in like that until I moved it. But look how many outfits we can have on our VTuber chat. Look how many options. And that's just one page. You can do multiple pages of buttons. But it's here. Thank you again. It does need a Sanic button. I'm on it. I'm on it. A whole roll for Troll and Will. That's right. Ooh, a hand-holding button. I like it. I like it. Armed and ready for VTubing. Let's go. Let's go. I'm pretty excited. Well, thank you again. I'm going to get it set up. The other thing I want to mess with, and I don't know when I do it, so I want to get the freaking camera figured out for the other side. I want to have it so that my game stuff is on the screen where like I'm directly in front of the microphone, because right now it's not. But the way that it duplicates to this screen I don't think I'm able to do that right now, so I gotta figure that out. I'm just talking out loud, chat, but that's the other piece I need to figure out for stream. Because I really want to keep all of my nerdy shit in the background, but right now I'm not directly in front of the mic while I'm playing a game. I want to be able to speak into the mic. Tubing, that's right. I could preload so many stratagems on that. Stream decks are nice. Especially, you know, hence the name for streaming. But even if you do like a lot of things with macros and things. They have one specifically for like Photoshop and stuff now. Where it's like designed with that in mind. Just with all the macros and things that people use. Which is pretty neat. So it's a cool little device. I like mine a lot. I have just the regular one right now, and it's been very helpful. It's been so long since I streamed, I forgot how. I forgot scene switches, VTuber. That's so we've only done VTube Studio here on the stream. But yeah, pulling that into like OBS and getting all that figured out, like I'm kind of excited to dive in. But like it's a lot. Obviously, I very much respect VTubers and what they do, but like even a little bit more now, seeing what they've had to like set up for themselves. Like it's a lot. It's a lot technically to have to set up and get started. So even more respect for what they do because it's a lot. It's a lot. Been looking for Set Mark II on Marketplace for a while. Yeah, they've got the ones with like the little audio knobs too, depending on what you're working on. They've come a long way, the little stream decks. A lot of different options now. Didn't used to have. I don't know, I feel like we need to try a stream with the VTuber. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to promise anything for Wednesday, but like if I can get some things set up, it would be fun to kind of try. Luckily things are already set from last time. Just had to find buttons. I use VTube Studio as well. Mix it up to enable chat to use channel points to toggle stuff. Mix It Up is a cool little bot. I tried it a while back. I was trying to remember why I decided not to use it. It was different to set up compared to other bots, which maybe I just was uncomfy with it, but it's definitely got some cool options. I use the channel points instead of remembering how to. That's fair. Oh, sorry. I get you now. With the like built-in like integration. Gotcha. I mean, yeah, if it's already set up, then you know it works. Sometimes that's the more important bit, is knowing that something works. That's the classic that Slam and I always kind of meme on, is you touch nothing and things break. That's just how streaming goes. If you know something works, sometimes it's good to just leave it. You just leave it right there if you know it works. Which is what I tried. So I was on Phantom Bot for a while. I'm now on Streamer Bot, and I like it quite a bit. I think the only thing is I need to find a way for Slam to be able to edit stuff, and I don't know that that's a possibility, but I don't think it's as... I would rather have the functionality of the bot than that. William, hello, how are you? Touch nothing, Windows will update it for you, exactly. I'm a streamer, Will, how are you? What you up to today? Ma Will, how are you? We're painting some Votann. I'm gonna pick a color for beard. I think I'm looking for my dark brown is what I want. Let's get like Rhinox out. Mr. Bond, welcome in. How are you? We've got Votann. Yeah, let me show you and Will as you're both coming in. So here's what we got. T-Dubs does a very nice bright green on his weapons, so we've started that. But I've got to pick some hair colors. Let me get that. Meet Nikki Lives, no tuber. It's me, Meet Nikki. Give me 1 second. Well, does it look very nice? Let me get a couple colors out real quick. Then Meet Nikki will return. Where is it? There it is. VTuber's potato? Potato. I thought I had lost you, meat streamer. Depends on the day, Will. Depends on the day. Where's like the sun and green, like Liberty Land? The orange is very bright. If you like this orange, this is Magma Drought Flame. And then we've gone back and added some highlights. So by the time we get it all highlighted up, that's where they kind of shake out at the end. But it's been fun. We've been a fun little army here, fun little project. I'm just so tired. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We can do this. What is this global emote? Why does it smug aura mock me? I have no idea what that is. How have you found this? Oh, Split Fiction. Okay, so that just came out. That's the dev, right? The dev that likes to come on to the award show and cuss a lot. Yeah, so Todd Howard wouldn't be surprised for Todd Howard. That game, I think, just came out. Twitch has been doing more emotes along with, like, game releases and things. Which is neat, but I feel like I don't always see the updates for them. Todd Molyneux Howard, that's right. We'll be back. Okay. We'll be here. Painting hair. What if I switched to VTuber while I was stuck in ads, chat? How funny would that be? He just comes back and Meet Nikki is gone. Meet Nikki becomes... Oh, now you can hear me. Slam, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Will. Will, enjoy your emotes. Dang it. Okay. I'll keep it. I'll keep the swap for later. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. The only game emote we ever need. If it ever goes away, noob, I'm just gonna upload it myself. I'm just gonna put it back ourselves, you know? Not that they'd ever get rid of best game emote, but... T-Dubs, thank you so much for that sub. Another 69 months. Nice. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. They are some awesome looking models. They're looking good. We've started the sword. They still got a lot of work, but we're getting there. What'd you up to today? I'm shocked it's still around. Me too, honestly. Nice. Did you refresh, Will? If you can even hear me. If you can even hear me. You think it was kindness. I want to see if I could break his stream by gifting him a sub during an ad. It's okay to ask which broadcast software you're using for the stream. I use OBS. Yep, I use OBS. It says, add 5 of 3. You broke it. That's not how fractions work. It was gifted by Slam, though, so we probably did break it. Yep. Yep. I give that ad a 5 out of 3. Can't break William's chat anymore with this. People are sad. Will's fighting for his life, just trying to watch the stream. Chad, did you know that Slam streams? He does. He's having to, that's right. Hopefully I can watch enough highlights, keep enough highlights so you guys can see Slam streams. Don't make me ban you immediately. Twitch is going to be very confused when they see you gift a sub and then ban him. Twitch Mobile is made of glass and aluminum foil. Yeah, on a good day. On a good day. It's at 6 of they just keep going. It's an infinite money loop for me. I get the money from the sub and the ads. This is the best possible system for me. Infinite money glitch. We love to see it. Slam gifted Will more ads. Yeah, that was the actual. T-Dubs is relaxing today. I played 2,000-point games yesterday. So at my local game store from 11 to 6. Those event days are long, long. Norman, thank you so much for that sub for 26 months of bonk. How are you today? Welcome on in. I don't even know what's happening. There are sounds going off. I don't even know. Forever ads. This worked out great, yeah. I've trapped Will in the money glitch. Let's go. He doesn't have to see VTuber. You get money. It all works out. It all works out. How do you find using OBS? Is it better than others? Is there another reason? I don't like to use Streamlabs. Streamlabs is kind of a shitty company. So I stick with OBS. You get some more customization. You get to stream to other stuff. They don't lock things behind a paywall. Yeah, I avoid Streamlabs as much as I can. Well, the preview today the preview today is at the regular time. We have changed. Wasted mine, thank you for the sticker. I appreciate it. I can't keep up with chat. Wasted mine, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I can see your message as well, but you can't hear me. Okay, we're gonna see if that fixes Will's stuff. Yeah, the article will be in now another hour. It'll be at 1 instead of noon. Don't you gaslight gatekeep girl boss without me? I'll do whatever I want. Because I'm a girl boss. Do whatever I want. T-Dub says, I was kind of surprised how well my army did yesterday against the Star Shatter Necrons. I was afraid. I'm glad it went well. I'm glad you got game day. I might have to go heat up food, chat. I'm really hungry. Do you guys want to eat some eggs with me? Would that be fun? Like, the Votann are cool, but what about eating breakfast? What do we think? some eggs and some cheese and some hot sauce? Maybe? Maybe. Noob and Emperor. Almost exact. Holy cow. Appreciate the answer. I was stuck between those two. Oh, and couldn't make it on. Yeah, so I think the biggest thing is Streamlabs paywalls a lot of things, which I really don't like. OBS will take a little bit more work to set up, but it's gotten a lot easier than it used to be. So now you can like straight up connect your Twitch instead of having to get like certain keys. And it's they've made it more user friendly than it used to be. The biggest thing for me is I don't want to use Streamlabs where you're locked into paywalled stuff. It's hard to come up with original comments. No, I love it. I love it. It's no longer International Women's Day. No more girl bossing. I can't girl boss the rest of the year. Feels bad, man. It's like when Pride Month ends. Just, you done? No more? So silly. You got your one day. You can only girl boss. Oh, Nashley, that's true. That's true. Or did you forget about gaslighting? I can't believe you forgot about gaslighting. Will, I can't believe. Alright, chat. While chat continues to devolve, I might heat up my eggs. Because I'm very hungry. I didn't get to eat breakfast before stream because of the time change. I was not hungry. Now I am starving. So let me finish some highlights and I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna leave chat in Slam and Will's very capable hands. Remember when Streamlabs branded itself as OBS without permission? Yeah, they've done several things like that. I was trying to remember what some more of the like weird decisions were, and unfortunately I'm coming up blank today because I'm tired. But Streamlabs has done several kind of weird things. So I tend to avoid it. I think there was one thing that now I don't use it, that I was keeping, the stream labels. But now I just use the Twitch system, so. Oh. Now I know how many warriors would be painted for this person. We just have the 3 for this project. Yeah. So we've got these 3 here. They are going to be joining. So these are for T-dubs in chat. So he's already got most of his army, but we're taking the characters and just giving them a little extra love. So that's what I've got. Oh, hey, I'm back. Well, you got out of the infinite money glitch. I don't mind giving you infinite money. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm Super Saiyan beyond the Twitch stream. That's what it is, to go further beyond. But I did miss your face, thank you. I'm glad. Glad you missed my face. Before I go full VTuber. And then you will miss my face, probably again. Probably, maybe not. Maybe not. Full VTube arc coming. Alright, let's get his belt. Looks like we got a gem. That's some really awesome painting models to go with your awesome painted models. It's gonna be great. I'm very excited to see them together. The term flesh tuber makes me uncomfy. I liked Meet Nikki. That was pretty great. It is a strange term, for sure. Definitely OBS now. I think it'll give you more options. Like even ignoring some of that. I think it's just the better choice. It'll take a little bit more setup, but I think just having more of the options is good. I'm still trying to decide if I want to try streaming to like TikTok or something again. OBS is able to handle. I don't actually know if Streamlabs can or not. Yeah, I need some terrain on the platform as well for the figures. So they'll have bases. They do. I'm trying to find them. Not get paint on myself. They've got some kind of rocks and stuff that they will stand on. And then we're also going to add some snow. So the whole army has snow bases, and we'll be trying to kind of match that the best I can too. I've just got them separate for painting right now. Hey, Universe, welcome on in. How are ya? I met a guy at work the other night who's one of those I give great hugs, wanna try large guys. I have to admit, the only red flag he wasn't waving was a fedora with a katana. Amazing. Amazing. Arctic vibes, yeah. We'll throw some snow on there a bit later. Scott did give a virtual hug, you would know. William hugged a mirror. Wouldn't put it past him. William would. Alright, chat. I need to step away for a second and get some food. I'm so hungry. Yeah, T-dubs, I think, depending on how much you want me to match them. I've done snow, my Space Wolves are on snow, but if there's any specific colors or things you want me to use, go ahead and email those over, otherwise I will match them the best I can. Universe doing alright, built some grav bikes for the Dark Angels, very nice. Paranoia, welcome in, how are you today? Slipnip, welcome in, hello. Oh, everyone's coming in. I need to step away for just 1 second because my breakfast is all goofed up with the time change and I need to eat. I'm really hungry. So I'm going to leave these on screen and I'm going to step away for just a second. Everyone be nice to Slam and I'll be back here. I'm not even going to put the beer back up. I'll be right back. Okay, I return with egg. Yay, food. Alright. What we got here? Let me scroll back up here. Obtain the sustenance. Paranoia, what you up to today? Mukbang stream, that's right. Let's see, I finally managed to make a good silicone mold over tin casting. That's cool. Is that something you've been working on here for a bit? Catch up. The only thing is I use Dragonhof Nightshade to tint the Astrogranite. Perfect, I do that too. That's about it. Then dry brush with gray and then snow. Cool. We're good to go then, T-dubs, I think. No. First you want my face. Now you want the chair. I don't know what you want, Will. I'm not sure what to go with, so I'm just gonna go with VTuber. Just gonna go with VTuber. Yes, Will's flirting with Chair Coon. I mean, if that's the VTuber you guys want, just my chair, I can do that. I want your face on a chair. Oh, what? A print of my face on a chair. That's what you want. What's for breakfast? We had the time change, so I didn't get to eat earlier. I just got leftover eggs. I've been doing this and some turkey sausage in the mornings, and it's been really good. I need to start doing my protein shake again in the morning, but I just have not been hungry for it. You're not a Night Lord stan? Not yet. I feel like some of those books, like everyone reads it, and then they're all Night Lords. Well, it's entered a serial killer phase. No one's surprised, yeah. It was a matter of time. Matter of time. Okay, now I feel better, chat. Thanks for letting me wander off for a second. Ravenlord, hello, how are you? Welcome to Chaos. We are working on Votann. And, I don't know what Will is. I don't know what else to say about chat. Jennifer says, I bought myself some meals. Food prep is killing me lately. I feel like I do really well for a bit, and then I kind of fall off. Is that kind of what you've had happen to Honor First? Like, I'll be really, really good about it, and I'll look up recipes, and I'll get them all done. But then there's that week where I'm just really tired, and it kind of falls apart. It's frustrating when it happens, but... Will, you have been judged? Ravenlord, we're just working on the Votann from the other day. Working on some highlights right now. We'll probably go back to the swords here in a little bit. Been pretty good last year. Now I'm fed up of it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Oh, T-Dubs, thank you so much for that gifted sub to Honor First. Enjoy those emotes. Thank you, T-Nubs, for the support. Thank you, thank you. That was really sweet. Thank you. How do you move the figures over to the other platform when it's time? They're just semi-glued onto the platforms. Oh, yeah. So I just do a little bit of super glue on their feet. And if you just do like a little bit, they pop off really easily. So I just do like the tiniest little dab. And then when it's time to move them to the sculpted ones, I'll just pop them off. If you don't do a lot of glue, it's not too bad. I tend to do that for those because they're sculpted. I want to spend some more time on them. For like the regular guys, sometimes it's just nice to do all the basing together and without their feet on it. It's just easier to like put the texture paste or whatever I'm using across all of them at once. So I usually do this and then I'll pop them off and do all the bases together. Nikki lies, she's gonna kneecap them. I do that off stream. I do that off stream. Kneecap the Votann. I'll just dab on them under, so that's right. It's my process. Please don't judge. Everyone says, doing all right. IKEA trip and movie night yesterday with the girlfriend. Got to show her Armageddon for the first time. Very nice. Man, I know I've seen it, but it's a long time. I would probably need a refresh. Well, good. Sounds like a good weekend, Ravenlord. My tummy. I'm gonna eat more egg. Yeah, what has everyone else been up to this weekend? I mentioned it was like raining yesterday. Scott decided to pick up Monster Hunter. I was grinding with Slam. It was nice. And then we made boneless wings in the air fryer, and then I just kind of crashed. And that's when the One Piece binge started back up. I crashed just real hard on the couch. It was nice. I needed it. Got my workout in yesterday. Let's see. I feel like we picked in the early 90s, 2000s. I'll be honest, I don't watch a whole lot of movies, period. But yeah, there's nothing like I've been wanting to see. Hey, Wolfstark, I made panko pork chops in the air fryer. That sounds really good too. Yeah, we did the wings. I think my other favorite thing that we make is we do chicken parm in the air fryer, and it gets so nice and crispy. It's so good. Alright. I'm back to this boy. There's a tonal shift after 2001. I guess I hadn't really thought about it that way. But again, I'm not like a huge movie person. Do you put the chicken and sauce and cheese in at once? Cook the chicken. Yeah, put the sauce and cheese after. Yep. So it cooks, and then at the end, you do the sauce and the cheese. Let that go for like a couple more minutes and finish it up. It's very good. And then with some pasta. Pasta's always good. Kind of a noob with there for good. There are so many tasty recipes out there too. I just every now and then I'll just pick a new one to try. Ours actually came with a little recipe book, which was also nice. For like kind of the more, I was gonna say basic. Some of them are a little fancier though. Like if you wanted to cook fish or like some little appetizers, there's recipes in there for it. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break from that. Get the rest of us here. Mine came with a recipe book. It's kind of hard to describe. It's mostly a low quality book. I've ever seen how it's printed and constructed. Just a cheapie to throw in the box with it. After watching Sakamoto Days yesterday, I noticed Netflix added Frieren. I feel like Scott mentioned something about that. Now I can't remember. Like that it's getting the second season, maybe. Or something like that. The way the text format on the page, binding the cover, yeah. Just something they could throw in the box to say that it comes with a recipe book, but it's not the greatest. I am excited for more Frieren though. That'll be nice to have back. I need to decide if I go back for Sakamoto Days. We thought it was fine when we were watching it. We weren't like super invested in it, but I need to decide if I give it another shot. Oops. Especially if I start reading One Piece, then I can start watching something else. Alright. let's go ahead and get the rest of his sword. The middle section, I didn't realize till we were working on today, is actually all metal. I thought it was closer to like a regular power sword. Got some more metal in here. Have you seen Apothecary Diaries? I have not. I think you're the second person to bring it up, though, which means I need to move it up my list. I may need to check it out. Head out, Earbright. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out today. We will catch you next time. Bye-bye. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. That's excellent. Like, Chinese period drama, Sherlock. See, and I think I just saw, like, when I saw it, like, being advertised, I think I just assumed it was, like, a romance. And I, like, someone else in chat said, like, there is, but it's not the focus. So I just hadn't even looked at it, but yeah, I guess I gotta go back and look. I'll take a look here. Throw it on the list. Well, sir says, I'm working on a second squad of Finecast warp spiders, trying to get them in quickly so I can move on. My friend gave me a busted old wave serpent with a horrible paint job. I need to restore it, so I can have 2 in my list. Nice. So adding on more Eldar. Hope, sounds like maybe not all of it you're enjoying, but I hope you're enjoying working on the Eldar. I really like working on my Eldar. Every time I've gone back or done a commission for Eldar, I've enjoyed it. There's just something really nice about their minis that are just like a nice clean project to work on. I think they're fun. Until I'm hunting down more Eldar gems. But even then, it's not so bad. Eldar are a fun one. I really enjoyed working on the new characters, but I need to get the other things done to play it properly. I hate Finecast. Yeah, that's fair. I also have the Finecast warp spooters. I remember getting them together was a pain, but the painting was fun. Alright, get the rest of our silver here. I need to decide, now that we've got the purple on the cloaks, they've got the kind of accents here. I guess I'll see if T-Dubs had any in his photos, otherwise maybe it's just purple. Keep all that consistent. I have last playing Instrument and I guess I also have new Baharath, but I haven't opened it yet. I'm glad they got some love. If I ever do make it back to Warhammer, they would be a tempting one to pick up. Or if anyone wants a commission, wood paint. Okay, any other silver while I've got it here? Got a little crazy with our black, so we'll just touch that back up. Otherwise, I think we're set. We can start our gold highlights here in a moment on the other one. Yeah, we'll just kind of hop back and forth between these other two. Kind of rest the stream here. I finally get Plastic Aspect Warriors. So I'm neck deep in Knights that require years of fetal grind to finish. Is the fear that if you swapped, you wouldn't swap back? Like, would the Knights just stay unfinished? Or is it worth, like, working on a character or something and coming back? I think I would be scared to leave the Knights unfinished. At least with Eldar, the models will be around for the next 30 years. You got time, true. Big true. Alright, we missed a little bit of a contrast on the top of his hand. Go ahead and get that. It'll be 80 years? Oh no, it's gonna get worse. Oh, before they produce the Falcons. Riot has high hopes. High hopes. That would be purple, I think. Yeah, do more the cloak. Okay. So we'll get some more purple. Need some more purple. That's being generous. Oh, come on. I'm at the end of a bottle and it's fighting me. Alright, I'll leave this upside down. We'll come back to it. I've made a bunch of demons before, but I'm not really sure what they're going to do with the faction moving forward. It's in the Elder table already. I feel like that's just always been demons, if I'm honest. I feel like every time I've looked at, like, wanting to take chaos, they just change what they want to do with demons. It's like, oh, now they can go with these. Oh, now they can't. Now they have to be their own thing. And they just go back and forth. It's like they don't really know what they want to do with them. Which, yeah, makes it very difficult to, like, plan around. And just see what the other Chaos factions get for 40k. Kind of say Votann's almost last, but if we get good stuff, I'll be okay with it. That's the tricky part with Warhammer, is the codex cycle. Waiting your turn while everyone else is getting newer, stronger stuff. Changes inherent for Chaos. Big true. Ghost Fox, how are you? We're working on our Votann again. We started these, I think it was last Sunday. Getting back to it. Other than getting this cloak kind of caught up, I think we're moving around at a good pace. Don't think they'll take too much longer to finish up, which is nice. Real problem is the Custodes army. That's true. Sitting behind the Knights and the Eldari. I kind of forget. I really enjoyed the Knights. Being tiny fiddly models helps a lot. Big problem is having our first models working out color scheme. Decals for the army, what I'm going to use. Spacing. I need to clean up mistakes on the armor panels with an airbrush so I can varnish them to apply the decals and use oils. I do think getting the general color layout is the hardest part. And that's why I haven't brought in those night projects I've got either, because we're still figuring out some of that. So definitely not just you if that helps at all. It's a lot of armor panels to have to plan out. I think getting that initial color scheme is honestly the hardest part. Because yeah, decals they're tedious, but it's nothing crazy. I do think getting the overall color scheme is the hardest part for Knights. Now, the rumors about they put some grudge tokens on things roll deployment as a faction roll. Oh, instead of detachment. The roll so good as kind of holding the whole faction hostage. Yeah, even if it's something small, could be exciting. That's okay, T-Dubs. Just gives me more time to finish these guys for when you're ready to play. You know? They're just waiting for us. Waiting for our army to get together. Hey, Big, welcome in. We're doing alright. How are you? I am trying to stay awake with daylight savings. I think that's the biggest update I've got. Do need to get another green out for our weapons. I'm noticing they painted the weapons differently. I'm trying to decide which one I like more. This one is kind of more traditional power sword. This one's got kind of the blend at the bottom. So I guess I'll think on that. I kind of like the blend at the bottom. I think it looks nice on both of them. I think I'm going to stick with that. I think I like that better. The other thing, I do have the 3D printed Eldari versions. I was actually thinking about that when we were talking to Eldar. I really like the new GW sculpts, so I don't feel pressed to do the new ones. Because I think it was Raging Heroes forever ago, had alternate Eldari sculpts, and like I've got the files for all those. Maybe I just need to print those whenever I'm feeling the Eldari pull again. And they built the whole army around their index attachment rule. It's kind of a problem. They make the new detachment. Makes sense. So I showed no one is using the new Votann detachment. New calls will be perfect for it. Benefits the calls in the hard card the most. Okay. Let me get the other green and then we'll decide. Green. Is there anything else we need? I think I want to do a blue on this gem, because T-dubs had blue on stuff and it looked nice. So I think I'm going to follow suit with some blue. And the big blue is Slanesh Lady for my friend once. Raging Heroes. Oh, share on their Instagram. I like when they do that. It's nice when they share what people are working on. Let's start our blue. What are you getting? I was getting paint. Pull out this pretty blue. I think we'll do a couple more things here and then wrap up for today. Thank you everyone for joining. For spending for your Sunday with us, especially with daylight savings. So I guess reminder for the next few weeks here until kind of Europe also changes. Stream will be at quote a weird time because the US have changed clocks. So just a heads up for the rest of this week and kind of until we're all on the same time again. Well, thanks for coming to hang out. I know it's early for some of us. I need more paint. Too tired for this. Like that blue, this is like my favorite blue T-domes. This is Calidor Sky. And it's so pretty. It's such a true blue. It's hard to find like a good place to put it in some projects, but where I can put it, I do. And on your very pretty orange, blue always works really nicely. So we're gonna rock it, I think. Blue and orange, always a good combo. Definitely not biased by my studio logo, but it's always a nice combo together. Get their little gloves that I keep forgetting. But yeah, these guys won't take too much more. We have the bases, obviously. That shouldn't be too bad. We've made some good progress. I think Calendar Blue is one of the few... Oh, I've never bought. I feel like, yeah, you've gotta have a good project for it, I think is the hard part. Like, as like an accent color or like a main color. But like, I definitely don't use it as much as like a turquoise or a blue-green. But where I get to use it, I use it everywhere. I do think it's a little trickier to like work into stuff though. We gotta figure out these weird toe sock shoes. Every example is painted a little differently. So they do kind of a black with a blue. Which I guess is the main thing. The black is kind of consistent across, and then they change the bottom of the, like, pant area. I guess that's, okay, so that would be cloth. Okay. Black shoes it is. Black toe socks it is. It's not one of the recommended blues for ultras. No, they do McCraig blue into Calgar. It's a bit more desaturated, actually. I think they would be prettier in this than the Calgar's kind of a weird purple, like purpley blue. Sorry, Calgar's an interesting blue. It's always like weird to work with. If you wanted to go the more like, I've seen a lot of people go the more saturated. It would be good for that. Yeah. You have super glue again. Let's go, Emperor. Waste of mind? I didn't. Is there a snack you want to try? I have it. Let me get it. I've been saving it because I never know if you've finished it or not. I have this cutie right up top. I'm not saying I want to do it right now, but I like the packaging. Oh no, I see chocolate orange, which is not usually a combo I like, but I'll try it. We have strawberry chocolate crunch. What is this giant bag? Big bag or pink crackers? Guessing these are the pink crackers. I'm okay with either. Which would you like to do, Waste of Mine? Uh-oh, I see shrimp. I have that one, and I have... Ooh, the chocolate Carito. Pink crackers, let's try them. Let's do it. I don't know if I still have... Is this my book? It is. Okay. She's trying to feed me shrimp. I'm scared of them too, Waste of Mine. Those ones we tried were rough. Those are rough. I would try them, though. I'm always down to try stuff. Okay, let's look for... Oh, Waste of Mine. I had this last night, and it was really good. The little caramel tea. I didn't read the instructions, though. I did it for twice as long as it's supposed to be. But it was really good. I haven't had the mochi either. Okay. Ume Shiso Senbei. Crafted from 100% Koshikari rice. These senbei feature a carefully balanced blend of shiso and plum, offering a refined sweet and sour flavor. That sounds interesting. Oh my gosh, Live and Madness, thank you so much for 60 months of support. Happy 5 years since COVID lockdown-versary. Thank you, I appreciate it. How are you today? We're about to try a snack. How are you? Do I use... Oh, it's Talus Herbal. That's the contrast, right? Yeah. So perfect. Alright. It's very pretty packaging. A caramel tea. Let me get that for you again, Riot. It was really good. I'm glad because I have another bag of it. Oh my gosh, how many pages was it? Yeah. This was really good. Destroyed it. I'm good. Oh, in Arizona for spring break. Good here, trying to get through the time change. But we get a snack and that helps. I hope you have fun in Arizona. Wait, somebody just says, I like them. It's like reminding me of something I can't put my finger on. Not your cup of tea, huh? I see what you did there. It's an interesting combination for the flavor. I think I like it though. In 5 years, where'd the time go? I know, it was weird. March load up. I'm really glad that my 3 months included the Sakura stuff. After that, my 3 months is up, but I'm really, really glad I got in time for the Sakura stuff. Then I guess I'll just see if I want whatever is next. I think going forward, I would just pick up the boxes that, like, have stuff I'm interested in. I don't think I want to deal with the shipping and stuff I've had to deal with. I think I'll just do that. If there's something that... You canceled yours. Like, if there's 1 month that's just absolutely loaded and looks really good, then I'll grab it, but... I think that's probably the better way to go for me. I'm tired of messing with their shipping stuff. Speaking of warping time, how are we feeling? We're almost a quarter through the new year. It's hella weird. I need you to not give me the Adepticon countdown, please. It's too weird. The boxes have some really cool stuff. A lot of it's basically the same, a small variation. Yeah, like how many more senbei can I eat without... Like, that's basically the same thing. I get that it's like a specific one for the specific holiday, but they're more or less the same. Jazzy, hello, how are you? Only a quarter. It's simultaneously felt like a million billion years, you know, on this side of the pond with everything going on. It's felt like a million billion years and like no time at all. It's very strange. There's definitely some time warping shenanigans. 17 days. Stop it. Stop that right now. Stop it. I'm excited to see you, but stop it. I did think about snacks the other day. I've got to go and run out and get those one day. To make sure I get everything I want to bring up. Beaver nuggets, that's what it was. I was like, he really liked something, and I can't remember what it was. The beaver nuggets. Apart from the 10 kilograms of crunchies. Yep, thank you. You're a real one. I have so much to do before adapting. Yeah, who else has prep to do? It's coming up. Beaver nuggets, Emperor. Beaver nuggets. They are like, how to explain it to the UK crowd? Because I don't think you have, is it Pops cereal? It's like a little corn cereal. Like a bit of corn cereal with like a sweet, like syrup with it. Probably wearing my Bucky shirt. Let's go. One of us. One of us. It's like like a toffee popcorn. That's a good way to put it. There's a cereal that we have here in the States that it's kind of similar to. Like, I think the beaver nuggets have a bit more sugar, but it's similar to Pops if you've had them. But it's got the little bit of salty, a little bit of sweet. They're very good. They're very dangerous. Like, even here in the States, because Buc-ee's isn't everywhere. Like, if someone is going to another state, beaver nuggets is usually something people will ask for. Take a puffy Cheeto, take off the cheese, cover it with sugar. Yeah, that'd be close. It's weird thinking of a Cheeto without cheese, but yeah. Basically. A bit more sugar in something from the US, I know. I know. Sugary biodegradable packing peanut. I think the biggest thing would be like that corn kind of flavor that you would get from like a cereal. And then the like syrupy on it. I think those are the two important things about them. Yes. Yeah, but you just ask the question. You don't have to You're gonna find out I hate vague booking. If you want to say something, just say it. Most of the snacks were good. So I did the popcorn, the nuggets. I do owe you a Slim Jim. I meant to get you one and I forgot when we were actually at the thing. Probably because I was distracted by popcorn. Trying to think what else I need to grab for you. That either you haven't had or that you liked. Can't think of anything used into the past. I didn't like. Trying to think if I had any requests. I actually haven't tried those Thai chips that you guys like. If you're doing requests, I'll request chips. Mike and Ike's are good. Interesting. I don't normally have Mike and Ike's. It's an interesting one to throw in. Beaver nuggets were good. I'll bring them. Thank you. I'm trying to think what else. Especially like uniquely Texas I could bring. I think I got kind of... Well, Buc-ee's is the uniquely Texas thing. Trying to think what else I would bring. I will think about it. So I think we did what? Chex Mix, Cheez-Its. I didn't send Easy Cheese. I could give him some Easy Cheese. I grab a container, check out my suitcase so I can pack more delicate things with them exploding and a Stetson. Just bring up Stetsons for everyone. I'm looking for my gold. I'm getting distracted. I'm so out. Chat, thank you for bearing with me on time change day. I keep looking for this gold. It's not here. I need to just get it. Let me... There we go. Slam needs the Buc-ee's beaver, whatever. I don't know. I've never been there. I did get him a shirt. He's got a shirt with the beaver. They do have outside of the store. There is a statue of the beaver. Like every time I've been there, there's been tourists getting pictures with the beaver. You ever had milk tart? I don't think so. Do I need to? I don't think I have had that. Yeehaw, etc. Sounds like a discount U.S. supermarket. That's where you get your beaver nuggets, like yeehaw, etc. Should finally get puppy chow. I do love me some puppy chow. I mean, I can just make puppy chow. It is time change day. Oh, it doesn't happen in Arizona. This is so weird. Yeah. When I worked at the office still, one of the supervisors I worked with would be in Arizona, and like every year it would goof us up that we'd have to do the, like, okay, I'll put it on the calendar, but is it this time or this time? And it is weird. No, eat puppy! Puppy chow is it? I think you guys have Chex cereal, right? It's like a rice or corn cereal. Basically, take that, you cover it in peanut butter and chocolate, and then powdered sugar, and you eat it. And it's great. You can get it, like, bagged, like already made, but I've always done just make it at home. It's a very Midwest thing too, which I like. That just screams like home with family snack. We would always have puppy chow. I think they call it Muddy Buddies if you go through like the actual packaged stuff. They call it Muddy Buddies. But it's puppy chow. And then you get diabetes. It's a very American experience. Yeah, without your healthcare. That's a full experience. The deli counter at my grocery store sells it. I feel like it's the most Midwest thing I've ever heard. My family does, Oreos and fudge. That sounds like a lot, but I would have one. I do love me some Oreos, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. An expensive treat. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. I'll do a couple highlights and then I'm gonna peace out, chat. I will return to gaming or anime burrito. Recover from time change. Tomorrow, though, we're going to unbox that Conquest mini and kind of go from there. I think we'll probably do that and work on a Malifaux mini. Probably what we'll do. Someone who lives in Chicago suburbs. Yep, very Midwest. I love when, just being here in Texas, I love when I get like a little glimpse of Midwest stuff again. It always feels like home, you know. My family is from there. Nikki K Burrito win in about 15 minutes. Thank you, T-Dubs. I'm glad you're happy with them. I think they're gonna look sick with all your guys. Like, you're gonna have the coolest army. That's exactly the emote, yep. So I actually do have a burrito blanket that I think JPIG gifted me a while back. I actually do have one. And I got like wrapped up on stream. And that's what we tried to channel for the emote. We just made it a little less inside jokey. But that is the origin, yep. Another 13 Necromundas have met their bases. Let's go. You lie. How could you lie to me? And about hobby progress too, Emperor. How dare you? That's awesome. 16 bases. Let's go. Anyone else gonna do some hobby today? Just say the word. Anyone else got a hobby on the table today? Before we wrap up here. Who we banning? Emperor banned himself. It's very, very efficient this way. Very efficient. Wraith Lord, ooh, and a Wave Serpent. Waste of mine also ready. Who would do that? Who would just go on the internet and lie? No one in this chat, that's for sure. Alright. I feel like the last... Do I have black? Let's get their little toe shoes started. And then I'll go get food. Let's slam the whole person. Wow. Wow. The mods are swinging at each other. It's time to wrap up. Why are these shots like... I don't know. I don't know what just happened there. Let's see. Filling in some rough wraith bone detail and airbrush... I'm sorry, post airbrush highlights. Slam probably fakes the accent. I'm just going to sit here and watch chat. This is how we're going to end stream today. I just want to chat eat itself. Alright, no. Bye, Big. We'll get you next time. Well, for now. Pip, pip, cheerio. That's right. I still love that Biscuit thought Slam would have a Texas accent. Like, that's still rattling around in my brain. Makes me happy. I at least need to bring a Stetson for Slam, yeah. Okay. I love when she just wipes out on the floor. Like she just can't get traction. Catching strays from my comments, right? The elusive Texas British accent. It's an accent fusion. That's what we're doing here. Sadie's mad at Slam too, yeah. Demon Slayer, welcome in. How are you today? We are, unfortunately I'm going to wrap up here in just a moment, but working on some Votann. So these are for T-dubs in chat. And they're coming along. This guy also has a shield, which I keep forgetting to bring over here, but he will have a shield. And yeah, they're coming along really nicely. We've made some good progress here this week on them, so that's what I've got. What are you up to? Help me prime the Sea of Grey. You can do it, I believe. What is in your Sea of Grey? He's reading all my chat messages sound like Matthew McConaughey. Oh, I'm 2 cups of airbrush in and they are still gray. My goodness. Commissions, yeah, so there is, actually, I need to update that. I'm not taking any new clients at the moment, which feels good, man. I need to update, but we do commissions. I'm just closing them down for a little bit here for those in chat. Are you priming them gray? It's like when I do my Space Wolves and they just end up back to gray. But yeah, working on these for D-dubs. Getting them all worked up here. They've been a fun little project. I'm enjoying them. I just love character projects. Paint my towel white. I just told you I'm not taking any new. I guess I should rephrase that. For those outside of chat, I'm not taking any new commissions. No new projects. Only return projects. Feels nice, man. Oh, I'll check the paint. Glad we could help. Glad we could help. Slam with an instant diagnosis. That's what Dr. Slam is here for. But now I'm also a doctor, so. I just got the simplest, most dumb explanation, because that's what I'd be doing. Wait, no, I just lied. I don't paint things. Now you're lying to me? Chat, what is happening? Why are you all lying to me? It's not very cash money of you, chat. Why are you all lying to me? Slam ban yourself. Emperor ban Slam. Slam ban Emperor. It's a national pastime, wow. Way ahead of you. Can't believe you'd all lied to me. Alright. Trying to decide if there's anything else I want to tackle while we're here together. You're banning Slam, yep. You're a great painter, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad we get to do projects together. I'm gonna get a little more purple and then I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go eat some food. With tall eyes and huge arms. You know what? It's been a bit. Chat, look at my progress. Like, look at this. Look at this. I'm so proud of it. It's been a little bit. But they've definitely moved a little bit more. I'm happy with it. Take that, Slam! And for coming out swinging. Thank you, thank you. Strong, thank you. Thank you, thank you. But it's been nice. Nikki, should I slam the method was rip? That's right. Muscle Mommy Nikki, we're working on it. That's the plan. That's the plan. When night's done, ooh, we just getting started, unfortunately. The nice part with the night slide mask is once I get this airbrushing done, they go kind of quick. Airbrushing is a big part of it. But it took a little bit to get the color scheme worked out. Yeah, especially the Day of the Dead, because we're doing something so custom. It took some, and we're still kind of working through it. Once that's all locked down, though, then we'll start to move kind of quick. Pick a number between 9 and 18. Live management with 9. Is that what we're painting, Emperor? Are those things on basis? Or do you have other plans? Sadie's got plans. She always got plans. I'm gonna do one more glaze on the sword and then I'm gonna lunch. Oh, hi, Sadie. Scrutinator Primus. Perfect. Oh, no, not the Scrutinator. Perfect. Couldn't have planned that any better. Perfect. Are the wolves food related? She is angry that someone else is on the street. We can't have that. This is our street, and she will defend it. Sadie just wants some so she can paint too. Probably. Probably. It's actually crazy how many references. Oh, and Split Fiction. Are you watching someone play it, or are you playing it with mine? Why are you in chair so early? She was the one trying to get us up early, like before even my alarm clock. So you did not get the memo that I was already not wanting to get up. Get scrutinated. Scrutinator Primus is a cool title. It's an interesting one. It's kind of a weird one. Head Scrutinator. Your cat did that too. She was barking at the commercial airline flight passing overhead. They didn't get her her clearance. And they will pay. Alright. I think I'm going to wrap up here and get some lunch, chat. But we got a lot done on them. Normally this is where I say I won't bring them back on stream, but like in between projects and things we may. Otherwise I will finish them up off stream. So they're kind of getting down to the smaller stuff. We've got bases obviously to do. But yeah, they're coming along nicely, I think. So tomorrow we'll be back with mini painting. We're going to unbox this Conquest mini that was very kindly gifted. Thank you, chat. So we're going to open this up and kind of see... I haven't opened anything Conquest, so kind of cool to see packaging and what all's included, that kind of stuff. So we'll do that, and then probably work on some Malifaux, because I won't be like a full stream worth of content. So we'll work on some Malifaux. If you guys want to come hang out in between stream, we have our Discord. I'm going to throw some links in here. Oh, Sam's getting Malifaux if you guys want to check that out too. We've got our Discord. If you guys wanted to catch co-op shenanigans with Slam, we played some Monster Hunter on Wednesday. That's up on YouTube. And then socials. Now that I'm done with my Monster Hunter binge, I'll be on socials again this week. So there's TikTok, Instagram, and Blue Sky. So thank you everyone for all the support. Thanks for coming to hang out, especially with the time change. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.